Hey, seventh graders. Today we're going to kind of revisit some stuff that I saw were not so good with your quizzes that you guys took last week. I'm out today because I'm sick, as you guys can obviously hear in my voice, but just a reminder for you guys that your test on this stuff is on Thursday this week, so make sure that you're filling in your TRFs and you're doing the worksheets that I'm giving you rather than just shoving them in your binder and letting them just sit there, because work your butt off now, it will pay off later. But I just wanted to go through a couple of problems that I saw were things that were just kind of common themes of what you guys understood or didn't understand from the quiz. First up, it was, how do I take a word problem like this one? And we did this problem already, but from what I gathered, a lot of us still didn't take a lot of good notes on it. But how do we take a word problem like this and put it into a table and use that to help us find the actual answer? But also, how do we find our slope? And then how do we graph it? I did see quite a few of you did a really good job graphing, but your tables were wrong. And then, your slope was wrong or your equation was wrong. So, first up, this one here. One common theme that I saw was that we're still struggling when it comes to figuring out which one is the X versus which one is the Y. And remember, X is usually like an amount of something or time. Now notice here I have hot dogs and I have minutes. Now minutes takes precedence. Minutes. Because it's time. Time is a constant. And then hot dogs is what's this. So he eats 60 hot dogs. Oh, shoot. I'm already messing up on my own. Let's undo that. Okay. So in 12 minutes, he ate 60 hot dogs. How about in 5 minutes? Now, a strategy that you know back from 6th grade is something called the cross product. So what you would do is you would diagonally multiply those numbers, so 60 times 5, which gets you 300, and then you divide it by the number that's by itself, so 300 divided by 12, and when you do that, you get 25. So in the case, my actual answer for this problem is 25 hot dogs. But I also have to find the slope and the y and the equation and then graph it. So remember, slope is always change in y. So 25 minus 60, that's a negative. Hold on, I can do math. Will that be 35? Nope, 45. Nope, 35. Negative 35. 5 minus 12 is negative 7. So your slope is change in y, which is negative 35 over negative 7, which you guys can simplify that. That's positive 5. And then your equation is just your slope. Y equals my slope times x. And that's all that it is. Now to graph it, we have to have our minutes on the bottom, hot dogs over here, and I have a nice small graph so I can count maybe by twos, so like 2 minutes, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm writing on my laptop, guys, so it's not going to be the most beautiful. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, I know, you guys, it looks terrible, doesn't it? So let's see, 5 minutes are between 4 and 6, and that'd be at 25, so that point there, and then 12 was there, and 60 is there, so there's my line. So we got to be really careful about that. And so when it came to your quizzes, first off, I saw a lot of our tables were labeled incorrectly. That was the first thing that I saw. Second thing that I saw is how do I find that missing number? A lot of you were just like, oh, we just add, which we don't do. And then the last piece that I saw was finding your slope and then using that to find your equation. Those are the things that I saw were most common. So let's actually look at one that's very similar to the one that you guys did for your quiz. This one's a little different to kind of help you. So 4 notebooks cost $6. How much will 6 cost? Now you guys, I think, had 10, or 4 cost $10. How much will 12 of them cost? Now, money, that is always going to be an output. That's always going to be your Y. So here we have notebooks. A lot of you are still flipping this around. So 4 of them, that looks like MBs rather than NB. 4 cost $6. I want to know how much 6 of them will cost. I don't know. So guess what, guys? Just do them all. Do the cross product. 6 times 6 is 36. Divided by 4, 9. So your answer would be $9. And then we got to find our slope. 9 minus 6 is 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. It's Y over X. A lot of you are still flipping that. So then your equation is just your slope times your X times X. That's all it is. Your graphs were either really good or really bad. And a piece of that's just because your table was wrong and you're really confused by that. But once you get that set up and you're good to go, those are all the pieces. So I'll do my graph quickly for you guys. 2, 4, 6. I could have gone by ones. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2 of them, so let's say 4 of them cost $6. 6 would cost 9, which would be right in there. And there you go, there's my graph. So you guys will get your quizzes back once I get back to school, but these were just the common things that I saw. What you're going to get today are some problems that are more like comparing, and you're going to have to find your y-intercept as well. That's because I want you guys in the practice of that. But you will have to graph it. And then you're also going to be given a graph, and I want you to make the table, find the slope, the y-intercept, and write the equation. So do your best. Whatever questions you have, make sure you write TRFs on those. And just do the best you can, okay? And I'll be back as soon as I'm feeling better. Thanks.